sir.
Call the meeting to order and ask Councilman Barton to lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll.
Councilwoman Brown.
Here.
Councilman Weaver.
Here.
Councilman Broughton.
Here.
Councilman Watson.
Here.
Councilman Barton.
Here.
And Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
The quorum is present for business.
Approval of the minutes from the last meeting.
The council has a copy of the minutes of the last meeting. Are there any changes or additions or deletions?
Make motion to approve the minutes from last meeting.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Broughton, second by Councilman Watson, to approve the minutes of the last meeting. Is there any discussion further? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
The minutes are approved as presented.
I'd like to welcome our visitors today. I see we have Reverend H.K. Matthews with us. I'm certainly glad to see you here today. On the agenda, I have two changes I'd like to make. Under old business, item 8, I'd like to hold that over to the next meeting. Under new business, number 9C, I'd like to hold that over to the next meeting. Are there any other changes to the agenda?
If none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. The agenda is approved.
First item is a public hearing. I'll call the meeting a public hearing for consideration of leasing a portion of property to Outdoor Adventures. This property is a part of O'Bannon Park that we have leased previously to a canoe rental company. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of this lease? Is there anyone here that would like to speak in opposition? And none, I will close the public hearing.
We offer a motion to approve orders number 16-12-27.
Second.
Okay, we're going to have to do a
Step.
to introduce. Yes.
I'll change that to make a motion for me to introduce.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilman Watson, second by Councilman Fred Barton, to introduce ordinance number, I lost my place, just a second.
16-12-27.
Here we go. Ordinance number 16-12-27. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Fred Barton?
Yes.
The motion, the ordinance is introduced.
I offer a motion for immediate consideration orders number 16-12-27.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilman Watson, a second by Councilman Broughton, for immediate consideration of ordinance number 16-12-27. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Mayor Lovelace?
Yes.
Make a motion.
Motion passes for immediate consideration.
Make a motion we approve ordinance 16-12-27.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilman Broughton, second by Councilman Barton, for approval of ordinance 16-1227. Is there any further discussion, or any discussion? Hearing none, Councilwoman Brown,
Yes.
Councilman Weaver,
Yes.
Councilman Broughton,
Yes.
Councilman Watson,
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
Motion passes. Ordinance 16-1227 is approved.
Next item under new business is a bid opening on Liles Boulevard paving.
Okay. You can see that the low bid there is from Mobile Asphalt Company, $88,025.
Make motion to approve ordinance 16-1227-1.
Second.
Resolution.
Resolution.
Resolution, sorry.
Second.
I'm sorry. Back up. 16-1227.
Yeah, sorry. Who was the
I
second?
second it.
Second. Okay, we have a motion by Councilman Broughton, second by Councilman Watson, to approve resolution number 16-1227. Or is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman
Yes.
Brown, Councilman Weaver,
Yes.
Councilman Broughton,
Yes.
Councilman Watson,
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
Motion passes, and resolution number 16-1227 is approved.
Next item is an approval of a strategic plan service agreement with Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. 4 years ago, we employed Goodwin Mills and Kaywood to conduct public hearings, meetings with different groups to help us to develop a long-range plan with the city, for the city. That plan has been essentially completed, and so this would be another master plan for the next 4 years. Basically the same process as before. We do, but is there a dollar amount on there?
No.
I think it's
This is just the
$25,000,
first page, but
27.5 is what I call it.
27.5. Page 2.
We don't have a page two.
Yeah, we need a motion for page, for that page.
Make the motion we approve.
Second,
who was the first? Okay.
please.
Motion by Councilman Broughton, second by Councilwoman Brown. Is there any discussion?
Mayor, we did this proposal how many years ago?
First year in office, so I would say approximately 4 years
About 4,
ago.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hey, Mayor, if you look in your signature thing, that second page may be in there for your signature.
Yeah, the whole thing would, that's right.
Seems to be 27.5 rings a bell, so just phone for those somewhere.
While I'm in here today.
Probably on the bottom.
Yeah.
27.5 is the number.
27. Any other questions? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes. The strategic plan agreement is approved.
Next item, the next several items are all by the city clerk.
Okay. This is a bid tab for a,
That was carried over.
oh, that was carried. Oh, okay.
These are for the
You're
public
right.
hearings.
You're right. Yep, I'm sorry. Okay, the next 6 are for your consideration to approve a public hearing or not for these 6 businesses who will be requesting grants, economic development grants. What would be approving here today would just be to set the dates for the public hearing so that those could be presented for approval. The publication date would be the 11th of January, and the public hearings would be set for the 23rd of January. Of course, we'll have to vote on each one of those in succession. But
So the day would be the 27th.
today is the 27th, but the date of the
11th.
public hearings would be the 20th.
Wrong. That was carried over.
What did I put up? Sorry. Can't get through with that one.
So we have these public hearings going.
Okay,
-2,
I got it.
carried over.
Okay. This is the first, is Antigone's downtown business that will be requesting a grant amount for downtown economic development and maintenance.
Make a motion 16-121, 16-1227-2.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Broughton, second by Councilman Watson to approve public hearing for Antigone's. Is there any discussion?
Yes, do we know how much they're asking?
Sir?
How much are they asking? You know?
I don't have the particulars on all these, but those will all be presented at those public hearings, the particular amounts.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes. The public hearing for Antigone's is approved. Second public hearing request would be for Swain's. Same dates. Swain's is a current business downtown who has received a small grant before and is requesting further funding.
I make a motion, we approve resolution number 16-1227-3.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Weaver, second by Councilman Barton for approval of public hearing for Swain's. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
The motion passes. Public hearing for Swain's is approved. The third request would be for Paisley LLC.
a motion to approve resolution 16-1227-4.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Broughton, second by Councilman Barton, to approve a public hearing for Purple Paisley LLC. Any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes. Public hearing for Purple Paisley is approved. The next public hearing request would be for Latreace Samuel doing business as Ernest, Ernest Salon.
Make a motion to approve resolution 16-1227-5.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Councilman Broughton, and second by Councilwoman Brown. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Abstain.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes. The public hearing for Ernest Salon is approved. The next request for a public hearing would be for Blue Ridge Capital.
Motion to pass 16-1227-6.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Brown, second by Councilman Watson, for approval of a public hearing for Blue Ridge Capital. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes. Public hearing for Blue Ridge Capital is approved. The final public hearing request is for Outdoor Adventures LLC.
Motion to pass 16-1227-7.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Brown, second by Councilman Broughton, for approval of public hearing for Outdoor Adventures LLC. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes. Public hearing for Resolution 16-1227-7 is approved. Okay, now we have an agreement, service agreement with the Bruton Area YMCA for management of youth recreation programs, specifically softball and baseball, Little League baseball.
Motion to approve the recreation service agreement with the YMCA.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilwoman Brown and a second by Councilman Weaver. Is there any discussion?
Council can change this agreement at any point. Is that correct?
It specifically states that it would be renewable annually, and during the 30-day period at the end of each agreement year, it could be reconsidered by either party for change or, or discontinuance even.
Okay, you said for the first 30 days. And then what was the other stipulation?
It'd just be during a 30-day period at the end of each annual
Okay.
renewal.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
There would be that time for discussion and reconsideration of the terms. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes. The YMCA service agreement is approved. The final resolution, 16-1227-8, is a proposal to approve a employee raise, across-the-board raise for employees of the city, 2.5%.
Approved resolution -16-1227-8.
Second.
Have a motion by Councilman Weaver and a second by Councilwoman Brown to approve resolution -16-1227-8. Is there any discussion?
Yes. When will the employees see it in their check?
It will be in the, let's see, it's going to be the second pay
Second
date in January.
January?
Yes, sir. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Councilwoman Brown?
Yes.
Councilman Weaver?
Yes.
Councilman Broughton?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion passes, and the employee raise is approved.
Are there any announcements?
Have none. We have public comments
On Reverend Matthews.
from Reverend Matthews.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. In legal language, Councilor, may I approach the bench?
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
They'd have to lose money. Money.
Shake it.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. Yes.
Is that weapons grade anthrax or not? Is that weapons grade anthrax or not?
But it's brown anthrax, it's not the kind that you usually get through the mail. But, Mr. Mayor and Council, I did this the other day, but I wanted to come and express to all of you just how much I appreciate the gesture that was done by the city fathers and mothers and the mayor on last Wednesday. It made my heart proud, it made my family proud, it made my son extremely proud. And of course, my oldest granddaughter said, "Granddaddy, you upset me because you started crying." I said, well, those were tears of joy, not tears of sorrow. So I wanted to take this opportunity to express to all of you, and of course to everybody else here who was there, the officer, Ms. Baggett, and just how much I appreciate, how much it meant to me to be able to say that my adopted hometown thought enough of me to rename a portion of a street, H.K. Matthews Drive. I think I see it in my sleep. Thank you so very much.
More than welcome, more than welcome.
Are there any other comments?
Motion to adjourn.
Have none.